Crosby from YumUniverse, and welcome to Remix. Remix is all about taking your favorite recipes and making them healthier options for you and plant-based options. Also, sometimes we're going to be making them gluten-free options, which is the case today. I'm taking mac and cheese with some broccoli. We're going to add some green to this recipe. But basically mac and cheese, and we're going to turn it into a plant-based, dairy-free mac and cheese that you won't believe doesn't have any dairy in it. It couldn't be easier. It's just a few unique ingredients like nutritional yeast and coconut oil and tahini. But once you have all those things in your kitchen and you spend some time on YumUniverse, you're going to see that you'll use those ingredients for other recipes. Really all you need is a high-powered blender and a saucepan and a steamer double boiler just to make sure that you can steam your broccoli. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already cooked the macaroni noodles according to the manufacturer's instructions, so these are ready to go. I've also already steamed the broccoli. I've used like one bunch of broccoli, cut off all of the treetops, the fun part, and I've steamed them just a little bit so they're vibrant green. You don't want to over steam. You really want the color to be super vibrant. So let's go ahead and make the cheese sauce. Couldn't be easier. I've got 1 cup of pure water here. I'm going to get that in our blender. And I have some nutritional yeast, some already soaked cashews. Now if you spend some time on YumUniverse in the how-to section for soaking and dehydrating nuts and seeds, it will explain why it's best to go ahead and soak nuts before you use them for any recipes. Not only does it neutralize the enzyme inhibitors, but for this recipe we want the cashews to be really creamy, so soaking them first really brings about that texture that we're looking for. So I've got some soaked cashews here. Some pink Himalayan sea salt. You can also use Celtic sea salt. Fresh squeezed lemon juice. Got some raw tahini here. Get all of that in there. And then we have some coconut oil. And those are all of our ingredients. And we're just going to get them all in the blender here and blend it up until creamy. Alright, that should do it. So now since we've got our steamed broccoli and our already cooked noodles, I'm just going to warm up this saucepan to about a medium heat. And I'm going to pour our non-dairy cheese sauce into this pan because we're just going to warm it just a little bit because as it warms it will thicken up. And kitchen spatulas are the best when you're using a blender because you really can get in there and get all of this awesome sauce that you just made. Okay. So this should warm pretty quickly. And you're going to go ahead and add your cooked noodles. And I started off with about 2 cups of macaroni noodles. And that pretty much is that's a good amount for this sauce. We're also going to put in, I cut up 1 bunch of broccoli, my steamed broccoli. And we're just going to make sure that our broccoli and our noodles get really coated with our cheese sauce. Sounds really good. Very creamy. And that should do it. All you have to do now is just warm it up for a couple more minutes and it is ready to go. So I'm going to let that warm up. And after that, I'm just going to serve it up and eat it. You can keep your macaroni and cheese in an airtight glass container in the fridge for about a week, but I promise you, you're probably going to want to eat all of this in about 1 sitting. It keeps real well. It's nice to make it for dinner the night before and then take it to work the next day. It's also good cold, so have some fun with it. You can throw a chipotle pepper in there. You can add some red pepper just to make it more orange if you're making it for the kids and you want to make it more familiar to mac and cheese that they might know about. So, like I said, have some fun with it. There you go, mac and cheese with broccoli. without the cheese and without the gluten. Enjoy!